What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, a couple of days ago, man, my voice be giving out. A couple of days ago, I did a story out there in Pasadena, Texas, close by me, about a young lady called Maria Elena Gonzalez. She's from Guatemala. She was over here with her father, who was working, supporting her, and sending money home to the mother and the rest of his family in Guatemala. I have no problem with that. That's some real man stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'm being honest. There's not a lot of real men around no more that really sacrifice themselves for the betterment of their family, whether it's in this country or outside this country. But anyway, like I was saying, this young lady tragically lost her life. She was at home. In case some of you haven't heard the story, she was at home while her father was at work. Somebody knocked on the door. She texted her father. He told her, hey, don't open the door for anybody. He comes home after calling her the rest of the day to see if she's all right and getting no answer. And he found his daughter under her bed, wrapped in trash bags, put inside of a laundry basket. And as horrific as it is, you know, on top of that, she was violated. And you guys know what I mean by that. Police have been doing their due diligence, and I do give them credit because they came up with a person of interest, and they had a press conference yesterday talking about it. And the community has since rallied around this father and, you know, in support of what happened with the victim. And I give them a lot of credit for that. They had a prayer vigil last night, and it was a nice turnout. But some good news has came out. This man right here, Juan Carlos Garcia-Rodriguez, 18 years old, who lived in that complex, wound up slipping up and leaving a vital piece of evidence. And that's how he got caught. He's originally from Louisiana, but he's from Guatemala as well. Came up here, 3 or 4 weeks ago from Louisiana to start his life anew, I guess. And he got caught. When I did this story, I said it has to be somebody close to him, or somebody close there that watches that apartment complex. I'm going to play this video. I'm going to talk a little bit about what happened. And it has a viewpoint, a sad viewpoint, from the mother who's in Guatemala, and she's talking about when she heard the news. And I want you guys to see this. These videos are painful for me to do, especially when it comes to children. But to be powerless in another country and to hear the news, like I said in my other video, is heartbreaking. Look at the pain this woman is going through. And you guys pray for her. Check this out.
Today, we are learning how police identified a person of interest in the death of the 11-year-old.
Pasadena police say they found a key belonging to a different apartment at the scene where Maria was sexually assaulted and strangled. Marcelina Benito joins us from Pasadena tonight. And Marcelina, as we saw, we reached out to the child's mother who lives in Guatemala, talking about the loss of her daughter.
Well, Elena and Mia, you just feel for this mother. She's absolutely just devastated, heartbroken, and having to experience this pain from thousands of miles away. And tonight, major developments in the case.
This is a horrific crime. We're leaving no stone unturned.
6 days since the brutal sexual assault and murder of 11-year-old Maria Gonzalez, police have someone they want to talk to again.
So that is a recent photo and what he looked like when they contacted him.
This is 18-year-old Juan Carlos Garcia-Rodriguez, seen in police body cam footage when they questioned him Saturday after the murder. He entered the country illegally in El Paso in January and surrendered to authorities. Police say he lives in an apartment just steps away from the victim's home, where she was found inside a trash bag in a laundry hamper under the bed.
One thing they found was a key in the apartment. That key has been crucial in helping us move this case forward.
The key left behind at the murder scene opened the door to Garcia-Rodriguez's apartment. By the time police realized it, he had already fled the area. He was last seen Monday at 4. Police believe he could be fleeing to Mexico.
Somebody knows where he's at, and if they do, we're asking that they reach out to us.
Thousands of miles away in Guatemala, Maria's mother devastated, waiting for news.
Ella estaba bien donde ella estaba, no tenían derecho de quitarle la vida, mi angelito.
She tells us her daughter had moved to the U.S. to be with her dad while he worked to support the family back home. Maria was set to return to Guatemala for good in October.
Ella pues ya no está conmigo. Me duele, pero el dolor no lo tengo en la cara, lo tengo en el corazón.
Now this mother can only watch police work from afar, hoping and praying they catch a killer.
Y mientras él está afuera, puede hacer más daño a las madres. Y yo ese dolor ya no le deseo a nadie, pues.
Tonight, police telling me they have a message for Maria's mother.
We're doing everything we absolutely can to bring whoever this is to justice, to answer for this.
Now, police are still waiting on DNA samples. If they do come back as a match for Garcia-Rodriguez, a warrant would be issued for his arrest. Now, about a mile away from the police station is the family home, and tonight there is a vigil happening at 7 o'clock. We have a crew there, and our Devon Roming will have more on that on KTU 11 News at 10.
All right, guys, that was the video. And you know what's the saddest part of this whole thing? Is that an 18-year-old kid did this. This man is 18 years old and got a demented mind. It makes no sense at all. It doesn't. This guy been up here from Louisiana for what, 3-4 weeks. And you decide to do this to an 11-year-old child. Now, at the age of 18, you should be out there trying to work like everybody else and get your life in order and make the best of your stay here in America to make yourself a better person. And here you are preying on somebody from your homeland, because he's from Guatemala too, with some devilishment. You're a piece of shit. You're a child killer at that? Fuck that. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. Just hearing the mother and how powerless she felt and how upset she was heartbreaking. Here we got this man, this older man with an 11-year-old daughter doing all he can do to try to pave his way here in our country, and to have it end like this. She was supposed to be going home in September or November, I think October, November. She was supposed to be going back with her mom. This whole thing is stupid and it's sad. You know, it's a good thing they caught him. And then this is the part that's crazy. During the struggle, you drop a key. Go right to the house. Boom. This is the department. Okay. They question you. Take a DNA swab. What you do? Try to run. Straight to the border. They caught your dumb ass. I hope they fry this motherfucker in fish grease. For real. It's no excuse for this. I mean, it's no excuse to kill somebody any damn way. You know what I'm saying? That ain't got nothing to do with anything. But I mean, she's in the comfort of her own home. Just like the mother said, she's in a home. She should be safe. But I mean, the world is not like we all paint it to be. There are dangerous people out here. And a lot of them live right next door to you. I don't trust nobody when it comes to my kids. I don't. Because you never know what's going on in somebody else's mind and the devious thoughts they have in trying to ruin your life or those around you. I'm just glad they caught this guy. I give the community out there in Pasadena hella credit. I give the police force hella credit too. They did something. Unlike Charlotte Mecklenburg that's sitting out there while Alicia Watts is missing and James Dunmore walks up and down the fucking street like nothing gonna happen to him. Now, I don't mean to keep bringing that up, but I'm gonna keep bringing it up because something need to be done. It's like they don't give a damn. Ain't nobody pressing them, so there ain't no pressure for them to do nothing. Anyway, guys, I'm glad the father, they have a suspect. I mean, they got a guy that arrested. They got the guy that did it. And the father can at least put a face to the carnage of what happened to his daughter. This should not happen to anybody, let alone a child. They need to take the chief of police in Pasadena and send him to Charlotte Mecklenburg. For real. Because obviously they don't know what the fuck's going on out there. As always, I'm Stock Market Steve. May Maria Elena Gonzalez rest in peace, and our family find some type of closure, even though the wound will never heal of the loss of their daughter. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.